Okay, I want to apologize. This is a continuation of the previous afternoon section. The previous video got cut off. My network was very shitty, so the network kicked me out. So if you're joining, this is a continuation of the previous live streaming section um, for the afternoon section. All right. So I'm a little bit maybe I should have gone with a market order on Euro USD, guys. I'm feeling a little bit left out on Euro USD. Feeling a little bit left out. Um, will this pullback come in? I don't know. All right. Would have been nice if the morning section gave us that win, but it is what it is. This is another afternoon, another day to see if price is going to give us the pullback in to sell off. So we'll still keep depending on that here. Let's look at S&P 500. If you guys have any currency pair you would want us to look at, please feel free to drop it like it's hot so we can look at it like it's hot. All right. The good news I'm seeing here on S&P 500 is we have a non-top wick candle that is in the direction where we want price to go at. So that means this is going to be a magnet trying to attract price to come and fill it up. And in a situation whereby that's the case, I expect price. Oh, I've not even pulled out. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to clear up some of this. We are not looking at British Pound USD this afternoon, so I'm removing this. We are keeping tabs on what BTC wants to do, so we'll leave this guy open. We're also keeping tabs on what Euro USD wants to do, so we'll leave that guy open. We are not trading USD card, we are not trading USD JPY, we are not trading Aussie dollar CHF. I hope I've added this to my favorite. Let me be sure. It's not in my favorite. It needs to be in my favorite. AUD CHF needs to be in my favorite. So I'm going to add it because I figured out the slippage here is very, very sweet. I like the slippage here. It's similar to the same with Euro USD. So that's why I'm leaving this guy open. So I want to add my S&P 500. I think it's US 500. That's what they call it here. Right? Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, that's it. That's the one there. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so for S&P 500, so these are the three currency pairs we are aiming to see if we can get a sweet entry in. So S&P 500 is one of them, so we are keeping tabs with that. And let's see what Euro USD is doing. Euro USD. Let's see if this is the pullback or if this is going to be. Let's look at DXY first of all. DXY is almost close to that midpoint. DXY is close to that midpoint. So from that level on that midpoint, we expect price to be to pose some level of resistance. All right, because that's the boundary. Remember, I told you guys that. And if you look at the previous price, you can see one thing for sure. Anytime price comes to that midpoint, you see how it gets rejected down. They attempted here again, you see how they rejected down. They attempted here again, you see how they rejected down. So now we are attempting again, all right? But this time around, I think they might not have the power to reject it again, but I don't know. I'm not going to speak for price. I'll let price do its thing, okay? We'll let price do its own thing. We'll allow price to do its own thing, okay? Yeah. We're back again, Ferranme. We're back again. So we are still holding on that pending order we initially had on Euro USD, and we are following the price development there. But the only issue is that we are yet to get the pullback we want. We are yet to get the pullback we wanted. Mind you, if price goes to the middle point before our pullback occurs, we cancel it out.
I say, baby, you gotta take it easy on me. I called you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell is going on? I just want to chill, but it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind?
On the other hand, guys, you can also see that here around 3 o'clock. Is this 3 o'clock? Yeah, around 3 o'clock, we can see some news lying around. We have some room now, news around there. Okay, while we are keeping tabs on that, let's also S&P 500, SP 500. Looking okay for the okay liaising okays. All right, let's see what BTC is doing also. Okay, some level of rejection coming in on BTC. Okay, let me see what that is looking like. All right, where the our 21 EMA is on BTC is still far, so we still we still have a long way to go on that. Still have a long way to go on that, but assuming we entered blindly, I think this is a reasonable point to enter from, because you can see price is currently trading around the 61% of the Fibonacci, and we also have a gap there. We have a small gap there. I will show you the gap there. That's the gap there, and you can see price is reacting from just touching that gap. That's the reaction that you see there. But that's by the way. I'm going to remove this guy also. That's by the way. Let's see what's going to happen. We'll exercise more patience here compared to that of the morning section. Is this a reversal or is this a pullback? There is only one way to find out. I would consider it to be a pullback. I would consider it to be a pullback. But the question now is, will they get to our entry before continuing selling off? There's only one way to find out, and the only way to find out is to sit down and watch. Just need to sit down and watch.
I told you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell is going on? I just want to chill, but it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind? Now you're fronting like I did something wrong. I just want chill, that's all. You're from, I have to ask why. But you don't want us to go to the room now, but I don't want to go to the room, baby. She trapped me to the room. Damn. My speaker is low now, but damn. I hate to say this, pain in my soul, but I did go ahead. I have to pause. I'm sure I'm repeating the story again. Why? Why you want to? Why you want to take me out? I see why. Why gotta take it easy, you're killing me. I say, baby, 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 you gotta take it easy on me. I called you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell's going on? I just want to chill, but it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind? Now you're frowning like
I'm
I
trying to.
did something
Okay,
wrong.
let me put the TP.
I just want to chill,
Let me
that's
put it
all.
there. Just keep it there.
You frown, I have to ask why. Well, you want us to go to room now, but I don't want to go to the room, baby. She trapped me to the room. Damn, my speaker is low now, but damn, I hate to say this, pain in my soul, but I did go ahead. I have to pause. I'm sure I'm repeating the story again.
Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth,
Why
guys.
you want to, why you want to take me out?
Moment of truth, guys. Let's see if this is going to be the pullback or it's going to be our
Say
doom.
why,
I don't know why you guys are trusting
why
my
you wanna take me
whatever I
out?
say here. I told you guys this is not financial advice. Don't take my word for it.
Baby, baby, baby,
Oh
baby,
my gosh.
baby. You gotta take it easy, you're
I don't
killing
know why
me.
I'm so excited playing a risky game.
I say, baby, baby, baby.
That's not good.
You
It shows
gotta take it
I
easy
like
on
toxic things.
me.
That's not good. That doesn't tell good about me. If I'm excited doing things that are risky.
I called you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill.
I don't know why I like living
What the
dangerously.
hell's going on? I
I'm
just
seeing
want
three
to
people watching
chill.
live. Yeah, I know. This is a
It's
new
like
video.
you got something
Let's
up in
like,
your
let's
mind.
like and subscribe.
Can you
Like and
tell me what's
subscribe.
in your
Share this
mind?
video to your family, friends, well wishers, lovers, mother, father,
Now
sister,
you're
brother,
frowning like I did
children,
something wrong.
best
I
friend,
just want to chill, that's all.
paddy, friends with benefits, ex, brethren.
You frown, I have to ask why.
Anybody feel like is going to
Well,
benefit
you
from this
want
video,
us to
just
go to room now, but
help
I don't
people's
want to go
life.
to room, baby.
You know,
She trapped me to the room.
help people's life. Okay, oh,
I
I
see
said
guys
pull
low
back. Oh,
now,
I did not
but
say you people should go and
I
reverse this
hate to
market. I
say
said
this,
pull back.
pain in my
I don't know
soul,
the way you guys are now
but
pushing this
I did
price
go
like
ahead.
you
I
guys
have to
want to reverse.
pause.
I say
I'm sure
pull
I'm
back. Oh,
repeating the
nobody
story
should go and
again.
reverse this price now. Cause small thing now, you know they had. Small thing now. Let me even see what DXY is doing to be sure that we are properly aligned.
Why, why you want to, why you want to take me out?
Yeah, one thing for sure is price is yet
Say
to
why,
touch base on that middle point. So
why you
we are
want to
still okay
take
on
me
that.
out?
Price is yet to touch the midpoint on
Baby,
DXY.
baby, 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 baby.
Let's see
You gotta take
if
it
price is
easy,
going to take
you're
our
killing
entry
me.
and not only take our entry. Once they take our entry, they should start going down. We don't want them to be
I say,
hovering
baby,
around there.
baby, baby.
The plan is very simple.
You gotta take it
Take the
easy on
entry, trade
me.
down. That's all. Don't do anything more. Don't do anything less. The only issue I have now, let me see where the RSI is. Okay, the RSI is actually around the oversold.
Just want to chill. But it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind?
Okay, price picked our order.
Now
So
you
the only thing we want now is for price to sell off. They should not go further up. Just from there, sell off. I'm going to give you guys a line.
from I have to ask why. But you don't want us to go room now, but I don't want to go room, baby.
Let me see, let me
Go to the
see.
room.
We have this, we have a gap here. Okay, we have this.
I see
We
that
have
low
this low
down.
here.
I hate to say this, in my soul,
We have
but
all the
I
blocks
be good,
lying
baby.
around here.
I'm trying to replicate the story again.
Okay, moment of truth, guys. Let's see. Even I, for one, in as much as in all this analysis and in all this excitement,
Why?
I'm still
Why you
human.
want to? Why
I
you
wouldn't
want
want to
to
have
go
two
to
losses
room?
today. I've already had first one loss in the morning, which after price stopped me
I
out,
say
price
why?
went my direction, which is very
Why?
painful.
Why you
It was
want
very
to?
painful because,
Why?
uh, well, it is what it is. It's fine. We
Baby,
need price to be
baby,
selling
baby,
off. They
baby,
shouldn't
baby,
keep on
baby.
trading up right
Got a
now.
baby,
Sell
got
off
a
is all we
baby.
want.
I say baby,
Sell off is
baby,
what we want. Now they've picked the
baby.
order. They need to sell off. All right, let's go over to S&P 500 because there is no need to wasting our time there. If the price is going to stop us out, it will stop us out. If it's going to hit our TP, it will hit our TP.
Don't want to
So
chill.
we've already gotten that one in. So let's focus on the other guys.
Just want to chill.
S&P 500 is
It's
still
like you
trying
got
to find the
something up in
support.
your mind.
But the
Can
good
you
thing
tell
is
me
that
what's in
it's
your
currently in
mind?
the bullish territory where we want it to be. Let's look at the BTC. Oh man,
Now you frowning like
BTC is
I
already
be
flying.
sleeping on. Just want chill.
It
That's
just came
all.
in and it's not flying. So what do we do? What do you guys think we should do on BTC?
You from I have to ask why. But you don't want us to go room now. But
What do you guys
I
think we
don't
should
want to
do on
go room,
BTC?
baby. She trapped me to the room.
Yeah, the only issue with this BTC is where our EMA line is.
Let's
It's
go
very
now.
far from us.
I hate to say this, in my
It's very far
soul.
from us.
But I be good boy. I have to pause.
It's far
I'm
from
trying
us.
to
That's the
replicate
only
the
issue we
story
have
again.
on that particular guy there. It would have been a very nice entry if we got in around that 60% level. Would have been a good entry.
Why you want to? Why you want to take me out?
So S&P 500, what's going on?
I see why.
Okay,
Why?
some level of support is coming
Why
in.
you wanna take me out?
What's up with DXY? Is DXY buying? DXY is still selling, guys. That's not good.
Baby, 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 baby,
We
baby.
really need price to
Got a
start
baby,
bouncing from there.
baby.
We don't want them to be trading further down. They need to start bouncing from that level there,
I say baby,
at least
baby,
from that top here.
baby. Gotta take it
We
easy
need
on
price to be
me.
bouncing from there. They need to be rejecting price, so price will stay
Come
above
chill so we can chill.
above
But
this orange
now
line
you
here.
don't want
This
to
orange line
chill.
here. We
What the
need
hell
price
is
to
going
stay
on?
above there. If
Just
they keep
want to
on trading
chill.
below,
But it's like
that's
you
not
got
good for
something
us.
up in your mind.
So we need price to
Can you tell me
reject.
what's in your mind?
We need price to reject. and push them back above that orange line.
Now you're front like I did something wrong. I just want chill, that's all. If front have to ask
Oh,
why.
let's see, Sha.
Well, you don't want us to get the room now, but I don't want the room, baby. She trapped me to the room.
Well, it's close to the midpoint, but it's not yet in the midpoint.
Blue now, but damn, I hate to say this in my
It's very
soul.
scary looking at price like this. I don't like looking at price.
Pause.
I like when I said it, I'll go do other things. But at this point, I can't do much. Let me check my message though to be sure I'm well aligned properly here. Okay, nothing is going on here.
Why you want to? Why you want to?
Okay, DXY is not looking good, guys. It's not looking good, guys.
I see why.
The final,
Why?
the final point of control is here. If price takes that level, we are doomed.
Baby, 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 baby.
Here is the final control line. If price keeps on trading down, we are doomed. Or we are not doomed, rather, our stop loss, price will hit our stop loss. That's basically what I'm just trying to say. So,
I told you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell's going on? I just want to chill.
and this guy just dropped in a high now.
You got something up in your
Not
mind.
good at all.
Can you tell me what's in your mind?
Not good. Not good.
Now you're front like
Drop the
I did
high.
something wrong.
Drop the high.
Just want
Drop the
chill,
high.
that's
Drop the
all.
high. Ah, not good. If I get this trend line.
You're front,
Not good. Not good. Not good.
well, you don't want us to go to room now, but I don't want
Not
the room,
good.
baby.
I don't know why. Well, I can't blame myself on that one,
To
but
the room.
it's not yet. It's not yet.
Damn. My speaker is low now, but damn. I hate to say this in my soul, but
Okay, so we have this 2-pointer here.
pause.
Let's see if this guy is a 3-pointer here. Yeah, we have this 3-pointer here. So the big question now is, who is winning? Well, for me, the general market structure for me is bullish. Price is currently in the bullish territory. But the only issue I have now is
I see why.
they might do the damage.
Why you wanna take me out?
Well, I don't know. Let me not speculate further. What I expected, to be honest, was price to bounce from this accumulation here. Although the accumulation is small. Okay, see the accumulation there? We want price to bounce from there. But the bounce is very weak. Although we have 12 minutes remaining for this particular candle there to completely print. So we still have a couple of minutes left. But the kind of bounce I expected was a bounce that will come with momentum and speed. But this is very slow. It's very slow. That's the only issue I have with this bounce here. It's very inactive. But let's see. Let's see if it's going to hold on. So that's the guy there, and this is on DXY. Okay, the only issue I have now is I just saw these two top here, but it's not necessarily an issue per se. but it's a trend. See that top there, you see that second top there, you see how price came into it, and that's where it rejected from. So two things are involved. Either this rejection here is an actual rejection that is going to make a failed move, or is going to cause a failed move here. And if that's the case, then we are doomed, because it means that price now has to go all the way back down again, maybe around here, to start trying to come back up again. And that's not good. All right, because it means price will stop us out first before coming back up again. On the other hand, if what we expected, which is this small accumulation here, if price can use that small accumulation there to hold on to this move and maintain the authenticity of it, going back up, that's what we want. All right, but if that's not the case, then we are doomed. Those are the possible options we have here, and this is on DXY. So that means, remember, like I always tell you guys, the opposite of what's happening here, or the opposite of our analysis here, is what we are implementing on Euro USD. So if I come to Euro USD, it's as simple as saying the same thing like we said on DXY, just the opposite of it, which is what? The small accumulation we saw there is there, like that. Price came into it. Now we would want price to do what? To reject it back down. But that's not the case, and we are at the mercy of price at this point now. So the only thing we can do is fold our arms and watch. We can't do much more than that at this point. Okay, so with that said, let's not waste time looking at the price here. If it's going to stop us out, fine and good. If it's not going to stop us out, that's wonderful. That's what we want. We don't want price to stop us out, right? But I would want to take out time to also look at other price, because this guy is already in the past. So let's focus on this guy here also to see what this guy is doing. And remember, we also have BTC to look at also. So, but for me, this guy here, let me see where the RSI for this guy is here. S&P 500. Okay, the moving average is slightly where it's slightly okay where it is. So that means it's around there. Okay, it's around there. We need further price development there to ascertain what we want there. For this guy needs to sell off. I don't like where price is currently trading at. This guy needs to sell off completely. We have 7 minutes for this candle to completely close, and if this price keep on playing above there, it means a new fair value gap will be created here, which is not good. We don't want gap to be created there. We want price to trade down, close up all that gap. In fact, as a matter of fact, we want price to trade back down, consume all that green candle that was dropped there. That would greatly increase the chances of us having to see a TP this hot afternoon. All right, so let's keep our fingers crossed on that and see what price has for us on that particular guy there. If you're scared and you feel like you can't take it anymore, this is the right time for you to close your entry. Now that there is not much loss in it, you can close it if you're scared. I, for one, I can't do anything at this point. I've already made the decision, so I might as well hold it till price either stops me out on stop loss or goes to the TP. This BTC trade is a very good buy, but the only issue I have with it is where the RSI is, not the RSI, the moving average, I mean to say, where the moving average is on BTC is very high, and if we are waiting for price to get up to that point before we can make any decision, I think largely it's going to be either late or I don't know, but yeah, where the moving average is far. I maybe I would have gone with a direct entry without much confirmation, but the only disadvantage with that is that if you do that, it won't give you room to, you know, whether the loss, if there is going to be a loss on that. So that's why I like price to give the confirmation, give me the swing low that I would use to as my stop loss, then I will engage price using that approach. All right, so let's see what DXY is doing. Not looking good at all. Price is very disappointing. In all my excitement, price is still disappointing me. In all of my excitement, price is still disappointing me. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy at all. All right. This accumulation should give me a bounce. I don't know. There should be a bounce here, and the bounce is not coming. I don't know why. Maybe they want to use this news. I don't know. We have news around the corner here. News around the corner there, and the news will be coming in about. I'm not happy at all. That's not looking good, guys. I'm being honest with you guys. It's not looking good. Price is trading below that line. We expect a bounce. Rather, is not. There is no bounce. Price is just flipping and is going down. And the ripple effect on Euro USD, of course, is not going to look good. And it means we have 4 minutes remaining, and it means look at this gap that price is creating there. Not looking good. There is a gap here, and this is only a sign of more bullish move to come. So that's why I'm saying we need them to close up this gap. We don't need them to create this gap. If they create this gap, that's not looking good for us, because now what they would want to do is they would want to use this gap as a support to keep on pushing the price up. So we need them to close up this gap as much as possible. As much as they can, they need to close up that gap. S&P 500, please, where are you? I don't need to waste my time on that guy. S&P 500 is getting ready. It's looking more like something interesting. All right. As for S&P 500, okay. BTC, let's see what you're doing also. Of course, it's a buy. It's a buy, but the confirmation we wanted here, before we get the confirmation, I think price must have already bought completely. Okay, some greenery is coming in, but nothing exciting. It's just a tiny green, but that's not exciting. We have 2 minutes remaining for that candle to completely close. We need price to keep on going up. I don't like what they are doing there. It's not looking exciting at all. Not looking exciting at all. It's not looking exciting at all. At all, at all. We have less than 2 minutes to go. Price is yet to close that gap, and that gap is still huge. It's a very big gap there. A very big gap there. A very big gap there. Price is no momentum from the bulls at all. We need that gap to be closed, but as you guys can see, that's not the case. So the next story we can come up with, story. The next story we can come up with is the next candle that the market is going to print after this one is very crucial. And what do I mean? It's very crucial that price, once that candle starts to print, it's very crucial that we see that candle to inverse this gap. All right, what do I mean by inverse? It means that that candle needs to trade up so fast that it needs to trade up so fast to close above this, thereby turning this gap that they created here into a support. That's the only way out from this trade right now. The only way out is what? That price, the next candle, because I think this candle has already completely closed. There is nothing much going on in this candle anymore. All right, is for the next candle that would form here to push price above that gap, thereby turning that gap as a support. All right, that's the only way out. Anything outside of it is not good. It's not favorable to us at all. Anything outside of it is not favorable to us at all. Anything outside of that is not favorable to us at all. Let's see what S&P 500 is doing. Still selling off. Okay. S&P 500 is yet to find the support. It's still selling off. BTC, what's going on here? I think it's pullback coming in here. I don't know. I'm more interested on Euro USD though. I'm more interested on Euro USD. So you see the power of gap now. You see how this gap is going to be a huge resistance. This gap now that price formed here is going to be a resistance for the bulls. The bulls is going to find it difficult to go above it. And that was why I was praying and asking that they shouldn't create that gap. If they create this gap, it will make it more difficult for the bulls to go up. But the only way for the bulls to convince us that they really mean to enter the territory of the bears is to see them force their way above that gap, which I am not seeing that happening anytime, considering the kind of momentum I'm seeing here is very low. It's very slow and low. Very slow and low. As a matter of fact, it's very slow and low. Very slow and low. It's low momentum, low volume, low morale. Everything about it is very low. Everything about it is very low. But let's see. Anything can happen. Who am I to determine what will happen? Price is price. Price can do whatever it wants.
Why you want to take me out? I see why. Why you wanna take me out? at night. Baby, 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 you gotta take it easy, you're killing me. I say, baby, 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 you gotta take it easy on me. I called you so we can chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell is going on? I just want to chill, but it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind? Now you're fronting like I did something wrong. I just want chill, that's all. You frown, I have to ask why. But you want us to go to the room now, but I don't want to go to the room, baby. She dragged me to the room. Damn, my speaker is low now, but damn, I hate to say this, it's in my soul, but I did go ahead, I have to pause. But I'm sure I'm ready.
Well, like I said, doom. Doomsday. What the hell? I hate fat. Today is very annoying. Today is annoying. Officially, today is annoying, guys. I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing to you guys? Like I said, if you are following me, don't follow me. Don't take my word for it. If you are following me, you enter bush. So if you are following me, I believe you know that all risk is on you. Because sometimes I feel bad when I know that when I have losses like this, anybody that is copying me is also having that same loss. So that's why sometimes I feel bad. I'm only human. I trust me. I don't want to be having losses. That's why I try as much as possible to make good calls. But this guy, I don't know. This guy is just quite unfortunate. All right, we are still in the bullish territory according to our approach, and the internal structure I had here is anything that I would even take. I would trade anytime, any day. All right, and what do I mean? We had a very good accumulation, market manipulated down, going up. We wanted the pullback, which the pullback came in. So the pullback we expected is for price to now continue that trend, but you can see right now it's just doing the opposite. So that's why I feel bad about this. But yeah, it would have been nice if I had a winning trade in the morning section. That would have helped me to weather this whole nonsense that is happening right here. I'm so angry right now, but it's okay. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I knew once they dropped that gap, we are doomed. And that was exactly what they did. This is BTC. BTC is flying. Like, what the hell? Let's see S&P 500. That's the last market we have for today. If S&P 500 mess up, I know I'm done. I can't kill myself. All right. So we are going to take a loss on Euro USD, guys. There is no two ways about it. This is going to be a loss. There's no two ways about it. And then on the other hand, let's see what S&P 500 is going to do. That's the only last trade I'm going to focus on today. S&P 500. After that, I'm done. After that, I'm so done. I'm so done with this nonsense price action. This price action is annoyingly annoying. I'm just trying to see what I got wrong here. I didn't get anything wrong, to be honest. This is exactly my strategy. I'm not gonna lie. It's just exactly my strategy. It's just exactly my strategy. So, yeah, it's exactly my strategy. So, it's exactly my strategy. We have this all this liquidity. Here is the main low. This is the liquidity grab here, but I don't know why they are returning the market at that level. The liquidity is here and it's lying inside the bullish territory, and price is currently trading in the bearish territory. So the ideal thing would have been for price to keep on selling off, take out all the liquidity here, which is the final liquidity grab is at that level there. Then maybe after they grab it, they can now decide to start reversing the market. But as you can see, that's not the case. They just decided to reverse it at that level there, which I don't know what to do. I don't have control over that, so we'll just let our stop loss do the work. We already have a stop loss there, so we'll let our stop loss do the work. That's the only thing we know best about that. So, but this trade is annoyingly annoying. No, 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 no. S&P is not even looking healthy. It's just going down and down. It's just S&P is yet to find a support. S&P is yet to find a support. It's just pretty much just going down. It's just going down. BTC on the other hand, we didn't get the confirmation, but you see, came in, sold off. I couldn't enter BTC just like that because I waited for a confirmation, and the confirmation entry for me on BTC, like I said, where the RSI, where the EMA was very far, so that's why I didn't have much um, conviction on that one. But it was a very good buy. It was a very good buy, as expected. It was a very very good buy. It was a very very good buy. It was a very very good buy. Okay, S&P seems like it's finding some support here because you can see the price has been rejecting that level since. So I think some level of support is coming in here. But let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what DXY is doing. Very very doomsday, man. Annoyingly annoying annoyance. If there's anything like that. Very very annoying. Alright, so our focus now is on S&P, guys. I've removed my mind from the Euro USD trade. That's a loss, so there's no need for us to keep on checking that. It's obviously a loss. So let's just focus on this guy. This is the only guy I'm going to watch for this afternoon section. I have news around this time. That is like in the next 30 minutes or so. So that's all I have on this particular afternoon section. I tried my best to make sure I traded everything on my checkbook. Although I followed everything in my checkbook, but the only thing that I would say I missed out was the fact that if you guys remember, I told you guys that the ideal thing I wanted Euro USD to do was trade above the EMA, then trade back down. And it failed to do it here. I don't know if you guys remember when I pointed it out there. It failed to do it. That's the only thing I would say I I overlooked in my checklist, which I don't think is much of an issue. To be honest, I don't think it's much of an issue, and the reason why I don't think it's much of an issue is considering the fact that where we speculated Euro USD to be at is in the bearish territory, and the overall market structure is bearish. That's the thing that is a bit annoying, because if you look at the price structure or the market structure, as the case may be here, you will see that the overall market structure is on a bearish move, because this last low here, let me draw a line there, because this last low there, that place, you see that line there, you see price came down and broke out of it here. So immediately price broke out of it there. That was when price dropped in this low. Okay, this is the top they used in breaking it. This is the low that they dropped, and since they dropped that low, price has been trading in that range, and the middle point of that range is something that you guys can see here. That is the drawing we came up with there, and us coming up with that drawing and seeing that the market is in a bearish trend. Market came back up. You saw the move there in the morning that plunged price all the way back down there. Us coming back down here, we saw a very nice accumulation here. The accumulation came in, price went up first before going down, which is exactly what I like to see. All right, I like to see when price goes up first before coming down, based on the direction we want to go. So if we want to buy, I like price to go down before going up. If I want to sell, I like price to go up before coming down, and that was exactly what they did here. But you guys can see, after doing that, they immediately started coming back up to violate that top, which doesn't make sense. So I'm not going to beat myself up on this one, because yeah, I actually followed my strategy on this one. So that's why I'm not so much I'm disappointed though. I'm disappointed that price is trading in a range where we don't want it to be at, but at the same time I'm not disappointed, because I know I followed my strategy. All right, I know I followed my strategy. So yeah, that's the only thing I can say about that. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, so that's that about that. Let's still keep an eye on S&P 500. Let's still keep an eye on it. It seems like we are getting some level of support coming in there. After this candle, the next candle is news candle. After this candle, the next candle is news candle. So it's extremely important. Right now, I think I might want to do something. Is it possible for me? I think it's possible for me to remove all the money I have in my portfolio. I want to put it somewhere else, because I don't want stories. I don't want to hear that news came in and I lost all my money. Are you guys scared? Am I the only one here? Okay, I still have a couple of people joining. Like 2 people are currently joining live. Okay. The 2 people that are joining live, if you are taking the same trade with me, or you are still here and you're hearing the words that is coming out from my mouth, can you guys please like the video? Thank you. I appreciate you as you do so. Thank you very much as you do so. All right. Let's see if they're going to stop us out before the news. I wish they will not stop us out before the news. I wish they will not do that, so that I will experience being in the market when news is coming out. Let me even see when news is coming out. Okay, the next candle is actually the news candle. So we have 11 minutes to go. So in the next 11 minutes or so, that's when the news will come in, around 3 o'clock. Let me see if it's a red folder news. Yeah, it's actually a red folder news. Around 3 o'clock, you see it there. It's a red folder news, so that means there is going to be a lot of volume and momentum pumped into the market during that time. So let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what will happen. Either they stop us out before the news, or they don't stop us out, then the news will stop us out, or they don't stop us out, then news will come in, and boom, if it goes our direction, we stand to make a lot of money. If it goes against us, we stand to lose a lot of money. And that's why I want to be careful. I want to remove some of the amount I have here. I'm not ready to take any huge loss. God knows that I'm not ready. Any huge loss now will cause me a lot of pain. Okay, price is kind of trying to give us some hope. I don't like hope. Okay, I like hope though, but I don't like price giving me hope where there is no hope. So if there is no hope, it's better for price to just jeje stop me out. Don't give me any hope. Just stop me out. If you guys are joining live, please remember to like the video. Subscribe if you've not yet subscribed. Turn on the notification if you've not done that. Alright? We have 9 minutes remaining for that candle to completely print, which is equivalent to 9 minutes before the news comes in. Oh, DXY, shame on you, DXY. Shame on you, DXY. Because I'm blaming DXY for this whole thing. DXY is the determinant factor, so that's why I'm blaming DXY. Because if DXY is strong and DXY is trading up, we will not be here looking at this shitty price. We will not be here looking at this shitty price. As a matter of fact, how can I... Well, I wish they would stop me out before the news though. That's if it's not going to go my direction. I just pray and wish that they stop me out. Because if it's going to go against us, I don't know how fast XNS is going to be in closing our position before the damage comes in. Because I've had experience where I traded when I was trading with this prop firm. Is it funded? I think it was funded next year. So whenever high impact news comes like this, most times they find it hard to close my entry, and that really does a lot of damage. So that's why I am tempted to move some of... Let me see if I can do that with my mobile. Yeah, let me see if I can move some of my portfolio price, what do you call it, balance out. I don't want stories, please. I don't want stories that touch the heart. 6 minutes remaining. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why I'm excited. I'm about to get chop loss and I'm here doing ha 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 ha. Market is going against me. I'm here doing ha 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 ha. Ato, you are very unserious. Price is going against me and I'm here doing ha 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 ha. What's funny? It's not funny. Alright, let me see if let me go to transfer. I want to move. I want to move. I want to move some of my balance out. I want to move some of my balance out. I don't need stories that's going to touch the heart right now. Oh, it's going to stop me out now. Yeah, I think they'll stop us out before the news. I think that's the best thing the best thing they can do for us. Stop us out before the news. That's the best thing that they can do for us right now. Okay, I see. I'm trying to. Okay. No, these people are very smart. These people are very, very smart. These people are very, very smart. So I'm trying to move my some of my balance out, and they don't. I can't. They're not allowing me to do that. They are not allowing me to do that. So that means we just have to wait until they stop us out. This is scary. I don't like this at all. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove my TP. I'm going to remove my TP. If price goes my direction, let it go. But if it goes against me, I just hope that they would only remove 4.5 $4.54 out of my portfolio. I don't want anything bigger than that. I've had very wrong bad experience with some brokers before now. They are still protecting that high. But it's a matter of time before they stop. They will swipe it. It's a matter of minutes. So we have 2 minutes remaining. All right, before the news. I don't know why I'm addicted to this tension. The pressure. I like the pressure that is coming in with the news. Okay, stop me out, please. Please stop me out before the news. Thank you. Please, thank you. Oh my goodness me, oh. Trading lifestyle. It's not fun. Some people think it's fun, but it's not. What is it gonna be? Should we get the countdown going? It's less than a minute now. It's less than a minute right now. Okay. Moment of truth. The moment of truth is about to beckon us. Ah, yeah, da, 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 da. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. News time. Up or down, up or down, up or down, up. Stop me out. Thank you guys. Thank you for stopping me out. Thank you very much. I appreciate. S&P 500, what's going on? Okay, S&P 500 looks like we have a very good buy pressure here. Wow, okay. Let's go to S&P 500. Thank you very much. Okay, we are currently trading above the 21 EMA on the S&P 5s. The news didn't come with much volume like I expected though. It was just a very tiny something. Alright, so everything here is crap. Crap entry, crap, all these things is crap. Okay, well, at this point, EUR USD, thank you for taking my money. BTC would have jumped on, is already all done for. It was a very good buy, but we didn't jump on it for the obvious reason that we didn't get the confirmation we wanted. But it was a very good, one. It was a very good one. It was a very good one. Alright, let's focus on this guy, S&P 500. Hopefully he's serious this time around. He's rejecting the 21 EMA. We want it to close above. We'll try on that guy. Oh man. Look at this euro. How did this trade not really work out? What did I get wrong? What did I get wrong on this particular setup? Something must be wrong. Okay, so we have here, this was the beginning. We have an interesting up down movement here. Sell off, accumulation, up movement down. Well, I didn't get anything wrong, if I'm being honest. This is just price not working out in our direction. I don't think I got anything wrong here. Price just didn't go our direction. It's a sad one. Because everything checks out. Everything checks out. The only thing that didn't check out was the EMA that did not go up and down, but every other thing checked out. Every other thing checked out. Every other thing checked out. This is totally something we can't do much about. S&P 500 is even not looking so exciting. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell are you doing? Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. This is what I call nonsense. Nonsense price action. Okay, I want to see something, but I'm sure everything checks out here. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh no, it did not take it. Did he take it out? He didn't take it out. He didn't take it out. He didn't take it out. He did not take it out. He did not take it out. He didn't take it out. That's why he didn't take it out. Even if he took it out, say gone. He didn't take it out. 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 He only came close to it. He didn't take it out. My bad. He didn't take it out. Look at that top there. See, this price is coming for this. It's coming back for here. He didn't take it out. This thing is coming back for this red line. He didn't take it out. I just saw it now. He didn't take it out. He didn't take it out. He didn't take it out. And that's why he's rushing for that level now. He didn't take it out. Ah, he didn't take it out. And if we are using the same ideology here, let me be sure. Did he take it out? He didn't take this guy out. So let's see if this guy is going to be a good entry, but I'm not happy the way it's not. Ah, motherfucker. Sorry for the cuss word. Right now, I just want to express myself. Sorry for the cuss word, guys. He didn't take it out. So this guy is still secured. This guy here is still secured. Let me see BTC. Nah, yeah, happy at all. Okay, let's see what we have here. Did he take it out? You see how this guy, he didn't take it out. Did he take it out? It okay, he didn't take it out actually. He took it out. Ah, yana man, asata. Ah, yana. Oh God. Oh God, look at this. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Mess up. Mess up in high places. Okay. No wala. Noted. 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 I know a couple of you guys were wondering why am I doing ah yeah yeah. There are some levels I picked out now. And look at price came down. What do you see here? Immediately they took out that low. They formed the reversal up. Similar thing happened here, but I'm not counting this guy at the top there. Same thing is going on here. That was the low, that was the high. Price did what? Came down, took it out. Well, this is fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just didn't look well, Sha. But I will forgive myself for that. I'll forgive myself for that. So the only thing I can do now is a continuation on BTC is what we can aim for. We can aim for a continuation on BTC because I think BTC has literally done everything it needs to do, and there is a new guy on BTC right now. As a matter of fact, let me try it out. I think BTC might be my guy this afternoon, and also S&P. So the new low is this low. So this is the new low we are working with now. And I need to stop. I need to be more intentional. Uh-huh. So first of all, introduction. Aligns with the middle, almost with the middle there. Okay, okay, okay. So for overlay this is this guy here. Okay, okay. We have this guy. Okay, that's the midpoint there. So price pulls down into this gap here, and there is a gap there also. Okay, okay. All right, what price level is that? What am I aiming for? I'm aiming for 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 top. Okay, 1 2 3 4 top, which is around there. It's around here. Buy pending. I put it here. That will be exactly where the EMA line is, and come here. Give me the stop loss. Of course, the stop loss will be this last low here. That is about $16. on the lowest lot size. $16. That's gonna be huge, but I'm good for it. I'll go for it. 16. Let's make it 17. That's big risk trade. Confirm. So I have a pending price there. That's looking good. Pull in, pick the order, bounce. Let's see you on S&P 500. Also, S&P 500 is looking shitty. Not so exciting. I think I prefer what BTC is doing at this point. Come back down there, pick it and go. I'll leave it open for now. S&P 500, let me see yo. S&P 500, let me see yo. S&P 500 on this hand, and as much as we had a very interesting sell-off, this buy here is looking very convincing, but the follow-up is not so. On the other hand, you see this, okay, not bad, but we'll leave that guy out for now. Let's see if Euro USD has finally closed up. Not really. We're still finding how to break it up. Holla. So if at all I got an entry there, which is thereabouts, what price level are we aiming for? Let me see that pending order again. We are aiming for that green guy there. Okay, so you're aiming for this guy here, which is fair enough. Is this on BTC? Yeah, it's on BTC. Yeah, so you're aiming for that green guy there. So that about here. That's what we're aiming for. Ideally, the stop loss should be here, but we are going for all the way down there. Okay. So 1 to 2 will be around there. S&P 500. Should I jump on you? Should I jump on you? Are you more serious? Let me see now. There's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. The price is currently trying to break above the 21 EMA line. It's trying to break above the EMA line. So if we can wait a little bit while we break above, we have this guy on a short push here. Okay. 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 S&P, don't disappoint or don't disappoint. I really need this guy to trigger right now. Okay. I don't know. S&P not looking like it's ready to do anything this afternoon. I don't know why. Let me have a look at the stock market. I think I said I will look at stocks today. Let me look at the stock market. Ah man, my waist is paining me, my people. Whew. Let's look at Apple. Apple. Okay. AAPL. Let's go to AAPL. AAPL. Nasdaq. APL. Okay, this is Apple. Okay. It's on the bouncing there, so but there's a huge gap here. I think it's because of the opening, right? So that's a very good deep dip down here. Okay, this one is on Apple. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I say, baby, baby, baby. You gotta take it easy, okay? I told you someone would chill, but now you don't want to chill. What the hell is going on? I just want to chill. But it's like you got something up in your mind. Can you tell me what's in your mind? Now you're running like I did something wrong. Just want to chill, that's all. You're frowning. I could ask why. But you don't want us to get the room now. But I don't want to get the room, baby. She clapped into the room. Yeah. That's okay, you do now, but I hate to say this in my soul. But that'd be good, but you'll have to call my traveler before we begin. Alright? What do you want? What do you want? Alright? I see you right. Why, why? What do you want? Why? Baby, baby,
Okay.
baby, baby. You gotta take it
Okay.
easy.
This is okay. Okay. Okay.
I say, baby, baby, baby.
Uh, you're dropping. Okay.
Gotta take it easy,
Here
okay?
again. You're dropping here. Okay. Okay.
I told
Here.
you
All right.
someone can chill,
I think I'm seeing something in
but you
Adobe.
don't want to chill.
Okay.
What the hell is going
Okay.
on?
Okay, but here, right here, is a
It's
different ball
like you
game.
got something up in your mind.
16:30.
Can you
Okay.
tell me what's in your mind?
Okay. Let's see on the general outlook.
Now you're
This
frowning
is
like I did something
Adobe.
wrong.
Okay.
Just want to
Let's look at
chill,
Adobe
that's
here.
all.
Adobe.
You're frowning. I could ask why, but you don't want us to get the room
Adobe
now.
SD.
You gotta take the room, baby. She clapped into the room.
It's a very structured price. It's currently in oversold, so it's not the best option to go for it at that point. So we'll leave it alone.
I hate to
We'll
say
leave that
this
one
in
alone. I'm
my
still
soul,
keeping tabs on S&P, but S&P is disappointingly not exciting. Let me see something about that S&P so I can come up with a bias around it. Okay, okay, okay. We are bullishly structured. Okay. Let me look at it here again with the RSI this time around.
why you want to.
Okay.
See?
Hmm. We just came out from okay. At first here, this was the first time the RSI was in the over. Hi. Why is it that whenever now that I'm about to figure it out,
Baby,
uh,
baby, baby.
price is doing like it wants to start going.
You gotta take
Okay,
it
the
easy.
first attempt was here, all right, but price failed. Okay, the second
I say,
attempt
baby,
on the
baby,
oversold
baby.
is right
You gotta
here,
take it easy,
but
okay?
we did not see. Okay, I'm going for a buy on S&P 500, guys. I'm going with a market order.
I told you
I'm going with a
someone can
market order.
chill,
Of course, my stop loss will be the last low
but you
there.
don't want to chill.
I'm going to risk another 5 or thereabouts here, or let's keep it at 4. I'm buying S&P 500 there. Okay, I'm buying there. I'm buying there, but I'll be wary about this battlefield. This battle line is what I'll be careful about. I hope, okay, I don't even know if anybody is still joining me, but I'm seeing one person that is very, very consistent. I don't know this one person that is still joining live, but if you are, I'm going for a buy there. I'm going for a buy there. Don't take my word for it. As you can see so far, this today has been a very, very bad day for me. Everything I do, price just doesn't want to accept and allow me enjoy some win. So, but I think this is going to be a good one. Okay, this is going to be a good one. Hopefully though, hopefully. All right. So let's see. Hope they don't stop me out again. Let's continue with the stocks. I think I like the stocks. Let's see what stock we can jump on again. Adobe, you failed the exam, so you are going out. I'll put this guy a TP of I'm risking 4, so if I see a TP of $8, if I see a TP of $8, I'll be okay. $8 will be some, oh boy, that's a lot of move to see $8. That's going to be a lot of move to see $8. Okay, let's go. I think if I did that, let me see if I did that on BTC, would it have changed anything? Yes, it would have. Oh my god, look at it. It would have. But wait, so this S&P that I took now, just to be sure, do we have a crossover? Because I don't want to make another mistake again. Yeah, there was a crossover. Actually, that guy was the crossover guy. There was a crossover. So the 21 EMA is what's holding this market back now. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. We missed out on that BTC. So assuming I traded that BTC, would I have gotten a good entry? Let me be sure. Maybe I may have. Yeah, I would have gotten it around here, and I will enjoy this push here. But it's fine and good. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, let's look at other stocks. Okay. hmm What other stocks do we have here? This one is ADP. Let's see. Currently, we have a very big gap there. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in ADP. I'm not interested in ADP. Let's go for another stock. We have AMD. I've checked AMD. Let me check MG. Engine is looking very rangy, but we're having a very nice crossover here. Okay, the general outlook of this AMG is a little bit out of it. So AMGN is not what I want. AMGN is not what I want. AMGN is not what I want. AMT, American Tower Corporation. We had a very nice rejection there. Market coming in, plunging down. But right now, I think I missed out on this move here. This guy. There's only one way to find out AMT. It's AMT, right? AMT. Let's see AMT. 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 What's going on here? Okay, on AMT. Higher highs all the way here. Price came here, flipped it to a bearish move. So since that, we've been in a bearish move. Man, that was a missed opportunity there, because from what I saw there, we have this up, we have this down. So it came in here, turned overbought there. Right now it came here, flinged it to oversold. Now if we entered there, you would have enjoyed this push down here. Maybe further down, still going down, but it's fine. AMT, we came late to you, so we can't do much about that. So let's go over again some stocks. Amazon, yes, Amazon. Let's see what Amazon got for us. Amazon is coming from a standpoint of an oversold market. On the other hand, let's see the show us the spelling of that. Is it AMZN? AMZN. AMZN. Let's see AMZN. Oh, look at that. It's currently oversold, so there's no need to engage. Price is currently oversold on that one, so there's high chances that they might want to go for a pullback and all of that, and we are not ready to start engaging right off from there. S&P 500 is disappointingly not powering at all, but I'll hold it for a while and I'll leave it for a while. Okay, but it's not powering at all. We have a lot of liquidity to take out though, but it's not powering the way I wanted it to. Okay, so I've looked at that. Let's look at any other guy here on the stock part of things. We have, what's this Baba? What's Avgo? Let's see Avgo then. Okay, so it's Avgo. AVGO. We have this. Market came here. Alright, I want to see what market did when it came there. Okay, when market came there was when we had the crossover here. Of course, this would be your low, but you can see when you started coming back down there. I don't know. Algo is not looking so good. Leave that guy out. Who else we got here? Let's see, what do we have here? It's already 3:30, guys. I don't recommend you following me to do what I'm doing now. More or less just I remember I said I would look at the stocks we have here. I'm more or less just doing that. This one is BK Bowen. Okay, see Bowen. Bank of America. Let's see. What does Bank of America got? Price is currently on the wavy levels there. Nothing much is going on there. We don't want to engage on that, so fine and good. Billy. Wow. So it's Billy again. EA Sports. Oh, EA Sports is pumping. EA Sports to the game. Or is it EA is the game? Okay, EA. Okay. What do we have here? What do we have here? Bullish down, up, down, bullish up, down, bullish up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then here, flip to a bearish move for a while. Came here, flipped it back to bullish move. Maintained that level for a while. Okay. Maintained that level for a while. Came here, broke it, dropped the low. Failed to take out that low. See, maintaining the authenticity. Came here up, okay, came back down, didn't take out the low. You take out the high here, not necessarily. It was a swipe and a down, but this guy maintained the low, but now he came here, stop out from the low, came back up. We have this initial spike down. Now price is currently chasing for the high, and if we look at what price is doing here, it's actually in a very good position for a buy going on there. All right, guys. I think I'll bring the live stream to a close. I think that's generally it. Today has been very interesting. Because the more time I spend here, the more I'm tempted to be opening more orders. Let me see this pending order I have here on BTC. I'm going to close it. Should I close it? I'm going to close it. I'm going to close this pending order for BTC. I have one order I eventually opened on US 500. That's S&P 500. That's not going good at all. Which is still the same issue I'm pointing out today. But I'm going to leave that one for my final destruction. For the final destruction of today, but I'm not gonna quit. I'm not quitting, guys. I'll still spend more time here. I stopped at EA, right? So I'm going to look at more. I'm going to look at more stocks. I stopped at EA. Let's see eBay. I like where eBay is, but I need to see the market structure is trading at. eBay. I would like to see the market structure it's running with. No, it's running on a bearish structure. You can see it's an obvious bearish structure. Down, up, down, maybe up, maybe another down. I don't know, or maybe this time around it's going to be a up. I don't know, but I'm not taking that. It's not properly aligned, so that guy is out of it. So eBay, get out. Let's look at more. Edu, New Oriental Education Technology. Let's see. Edu is currently in a very something that looks like a bullish move. I believe it's going to be bullish, but I just want to confirm that. EDU. The structure definitely is going to be a bullish structure. Yes, I knew it. It's definitely a bullish structure. So instead of going for a sell, I'll rather be aligning myself for more buys. Now I want to see what EDU did while price came up here. So let me see what price did there. Okay, we had an oversold here. Initially there was an oversold that came in here before price flipped back above it here. This was on 26th of August. What happened on 26th of August? Yeah, this was it here. So at the time price was here, maybe we would have missed it out because on 26th price was looking bearish. But after that move, I want to see what happened around 28 and 29. 28 and 29, what happened? Okay, I think that pull in that happened was here. Okay, okay, that was the pull in that happened here. That's why it's 28, 29 was around here. hmm And you see how market spiked up, and on the RSI, obviously it was a bullish structure. So when price came in here and rose above here, yes, okay, I see that one. I see that one. Okay, well, I'm not going to take you, Edu. I see you, I recognize you, but I'm not going to trade you on the Edu part of things. Let's look out for more stocks, more stocks, more stocks, more stocks. Fortnite. Okay, Fortnite is not Fortnite. Um, EQX. Let me see what this guy. No. Let's see. EQX. EQX. Oh, that's highly bullish. Oh, very, very highly bullish price. But are you sure is it? EQIX. I'll say EQIX. Mm-hmm. So the bearish structure price. Okay, no, it's not bearish actually. Oh, okay, I see it. I saw it. I saw it. Did it take out this high here? Did it take it out? Yes, it did. It did swipe it here. It did swipe it there. I see. So when you swipe it there, you have this. I want to see what happened around 29. The low that occurred around 29. That low that occurred around 29 is this one. And you can see it was exactly at the 40-30% range, and price tried to go up then failed. Okay, that's exactly what. No, it's not actually that. It's actually 28. I think it's around here, thereabouts. Alright, it's fine. It's okay. fine, it's okay. Okay. Mm. Okay, look at this spike. From an oversold, we have a very huge spike here. Doesn't change anything per se. It doesn't, if I'm being honest. It's still a bearish market for me. It doesn't. It doesn't change anything there. Costco. Okay, this one is Cisco. I thought I saw Costco. Cisco. Cisco is for networking, right? It's for networking, all those networking things. Wireframe, this, that. Okay, I'm going to do something now. Let me do some little adjustments here. So what I'm going to do now is what am I going to do now? 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 It's high time I have a paid trading view because I want to add this RSI here, but I can't, so I have to be going back and forth. Well, I just have to manage it that way. There's no need for me to do much now. Okay. Ford Motors. Ford Autos. What's going on here on Ford? Okay. Ford is looking like it's in a bullish move, but here you can see there is a failure. Price is failing somewhere here, but I'll see. Let me see it's more better. What's the name? Just F, capital F. Of course, we are right. We said it. It's in a bullish trend. This was an obvious one. Um, it was an obvious one. Price came up, wiggle, back down, up. That's crazy, man. You see that W there? In as much as that they dropped a W, they ended up violating the whole thing. That's to tell you, sometimes price can be very mean. They violated the whole thing. They violated the whole thing. Well, it is what it is. I'll just call it a day. Let me see if I can look out for one more. Something in me says I should look for more. I'll find something. Gilded Sciences. You see Gilded Sciences. What do we have here? We've been in a series of downtrends since day before, since August 20th. This guy has been in a series of downtrend like never before. Like never before. Let's see what happened here when price flipped above. So now that price is trading above here, you don't take any entry at all. price came below here. We had a crossover here. If you have a crossover here, you took it. It will take you 1-2 step above. At least you saw this high taking out or thereabout. Price comes back down again. Now if it here came back up, but you see here failed. We failed completely. Okay, I see what I saw. I see Snake Cargo. It's fine. It's fine. Let's look at it from here. GILD. There's some guild. Okay, so now yes, thank you. This is what I want. Let's go back here. Let's find our way around it first. So we had this spike here which occurred around what time? This was around 8 August. I think that's this big guy here. Okay. Yeah, that's 8 August here. That was the big guy here. Had a spike that came up. Turned this to a bullish structure. I want to see what the RSI did around this time. Around 11 after that spike. That would be around 11 there. Okay. Okay. What happened? What happened? That was the first time price came at the midpoint there. On the bounce, a crossover the EMA, and that was the buy. Okay. Okay. What did price later do? Came back down. Another crossover the EMA, but here you can see price didn't do much. As you can see, it got rejected. So there. Okay. 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 So let's get back here. So all those times, price been in a bullish range. Okay. Let's do our ideal. Price came to the midpoint here. I want to see what happened around 21st August. I think it's here. Yeah, 21st August is here. That was when price came to the 50% and tried to trade upwards. You got rejected obviously because price is now in a bearish structure on the internal though, because I think price maintained its authenticity while it was there. Okay. Okay. So that's that for guild. So on this for guild came at the 50%. We have that reaction there, which is fine. Which is extremely fine. So that means here one thing is obvious, and the thing that is obvious is what? For every time we have a trend and it's trading in the territory we want it to be at, with the RSI it kind of gives us a much more leverage on what we should expect. So with that understanding, let me see what one more stock will look like, or maybe more stocks will look like, because right now I want to go find something to eat. Let's look at IBM. Okay, IBM is currently trading below the 100 EMA and also the 21 EMA. Okay, so that means with that, it's obvious it's a very structured market. But for us to confirm that, let's come here and look at it with our zigzag tool. Okay. Alright, just by just looking at it already, you can see it right there. It's a very structured market. Okay. So what do I mean? What do I mean? Let's be sure. Price plunged down here. I've been getting a very wiggy movement here. But one thing is for sure, everything here up, up. This is the low. Not necessarily up, but let me see this guy here. It failed, so this is still the low. Forget all these ones that happened here. Alright. Brought it back up here again. Okay. That's it there. That's it there. Came back down. Alright. Just looking at this. This S&P 500 will still buy. Shown all these things is doing. This market will still buy. Just looking at what I'm seeing there, this market will still buy. All this one is doing is just whining. That market will still buy. I'm just noticing something here. That's the low. Came here, took out that high. So we have this high here. We have this low here. When price came back down here, I want to see what happened around 29 of August. 29 of August on IBM. Let's see what happened on 29 of August on IBM. On the 29, price trickled down into here, puffed back up. Was it still bullish at that time? I don't think so. It wasn't, right? So we have this is the low, this is the high. Alright, well, you can arguably say that, of which you can see price came in, tapped in. Okay, I see. I see. Alright, so I think I might focus on this XNX chart for a while. Just looking at what I'm seeing here, I think I might focus on it just tiny, a little bit. Alright, a little bit to see what's going on. Alright, just a little bit. So this is for IBM. Okay, so guild. On guild part of things, we are looking for the extremes. Okay, and if we are looking for the extremes, I will still need what do you call it? I will still need my trading view. So just looking at this doesn't give me all the information I need. So I thought of how I can do without the trading view, but I think I can't. There are some other details I would want price to show me. There are other things I want price to show me. So guild is out of it. Let's look at some stocks. What is this? Google? This is not Google. I'm seeing Alphabet Inc. I don't know if it's Google or what. I don't know. But let's see. Price is currently trading below the 100 EMA. Okay. So let's let's pick it from there. Let's look at it also here. GOOGL, I think. Oh, it's Google. So Google is not even Google. We call it Google, but the company name is Alphabet N. Is it international or what? Guys. So that's okay. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go into explaining Google right now. But the company name is not actually Google. Just so you guys know. And this is me finding out after how many years of using Google. Crazy, right? Crazy. Okay, we've been in some uptrend move for a while. Then price now came down here, swiped out, dropped a big gap. Okay, 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 okay. It's already 4 o'clock, guys. If you're somebody that's working for 8 to 5, I'll be 4 to. Is it 8 to 5? 9 to 5. Sorry. So I think we can do 5 o'clock. Then we'll close the stream because I want to look out for more. I just want to see the stocks and how they behave generally. I think maybe I might be the only one here, but I don't mind. Okay. I don't mind even if I'm the only one here. Alright, let me continue what I'm doing because I'm pretty much observing one or two things here. Intel Corporation. I don't know if I've looked at that. Intel, maybe I have. I think I've passed that. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm going to drop something now on this chart. I want to try out something. View up. I want to see the way this view up works. I've heard about it, but I've not really used it. Okay. It's throwing some. Alright, it's not working, so I'm going to remove this. Give me another EMA. So I have the 21, I have the 100. I need one more. I need one more EMA. I need one more EMA. I will make this a 50 EMA. I want to do something. I want to try out something. I'll color this guy. Since I have the other guys, I have blue, orange. I'll make this green. I'll make it green, okay? Now I want to see something. I want to see something. I'll sound like I'm doing some BS, but I want to see something. Let me go back in time a little bit. Let's find something that is consistent now. Okay. Let's come up with a story first of all. The story will be we only trade when all of them are aligned on one direction. Okay, that's the only time we will execute a trade, when everything is aligned on one direction. Okay, I think I see something here. So here you can see the 100 EMA, the 50 and the 21 EMA, all of them are aligned here. What did price do? Price spiked up, later sold down. Do you see what happened here? Immediately price closed below, boom, you had a massive sell all the way down. Okay, let's look for another one. Okay, you see here there is a misalignment because the 21 EMA is above the 50, so there's a misalignment there. Pay attention to that first one. That first one, you see the 100, the 50, the 21, so all of them are aligned properly. Okay, so let's look out for something. Okay, see this one here, this one is aligned properly. See, market came down, touched the 100, closed above it here. So maybe when market is closing here, you enter for a buy, your stop loss will be at that low. Let's see how it performed. Okay, well, arguably it's going for the stop loss at that point. Okay, I see. I want to see something else. Okay. Okay, so let's just focus on the overbought and the oversold, right? Let's see the behavior. Here we had an oversold or overbought here, around here, but price is currently trading above. We have a bounce here. We have an oversold there. Okay. I want to close something, so I'll continue. I noticed that my system was a bit laggy. Okay, so close this one. All right, let's continue, guys. um so what do we see here? What I'm doing now this is how I come up with some of my strategies. So it's this, you can look at this as back testing and also future testing, because whatever I find out here, I'm trading it. Okay. um so now here we see the 20 is above, the 50 is in the middle, the 100 is below. Price came down, traded back up it. Maybe from here we'll have an entry, we'll try to trade it back up. This one did work out so much. I think it eventually stopped out. The stop loss is here. Price came close to it here, but later went up. So I believe by here you would have taken your TP or so. Price comes back down. Let's continue going. Here, nothing is going on here because you can see the EMAs are scattered here. You can't pick out anything here. Okay. Price spiked up here. Let's assume we don't do anything here because the EMA is actually scattered. Here you see again, price came down. Immediately price is coming up. Do you see that the EMAs are well aligned? The 100, the 50, the 21. Once it comes back up, you enter for your buy. Stop loss will be at the last low. Market bought very well. Okay, market came back down here, doesn't do anything, you leave it alone. Okay, we move. What do you see here? Same thing happened here again. Price traded up. Okay, remember, everything has to be aligned. You see when price came down here, what do you see? 21, 50, 100. You enter for your sell here. Stop loss at the top there. Do you see how the market sold? Boom, all the way down there. Okay. I see another one here, but this one did not touch the 100 EMA. It's good for us to allow it to touch the 100 EMA, but this guy did not touch the 100 EMA. But you can see price traded up. Immediately it's coming back down again. You can go for another sell. It came down. Okay, here price traded up. As it's coming down here, it's not aligned. Everything here is a bit scattered. Let's go up. Let's zoom up. Let me zoom in. I mean to say price came down here. It did not close above the 21 EMA, so you leave it alone. But you see, as price came back down, boom, we have that boom there. I don't recommend you to enter at that top there, but if you trade it like a zombie, if you enter here, of course your stop loss will be there. Let's see if the price gave a substantial buy. Well, it did give some sort of a substantial buy before coming back down again. Okay, I like this. See, just by doing this, we already came up with a strategy that we can even use to scalp. Yeah, now we have price do that again. Here, up, 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 up. Price rejected, touch the 100 EMA, crossed it again. After immediately is crossing it, you look at the you look at the 20, 50, 100 EMA. All of them are aligned perfectly. You see your buy came in, came back down again. Here you see again price did what, came back down. You look for that crossover. No crossover here. EMA is a bit scattered here, so you don't do anything. Price came up. Do you enter for a buy here? No, because the 21 EMA is not aligned properly. It is scattered. Price came back down again, scattered. Price came back up and down here again, scattered. Price came up here, scattered. Price tested here and up. We don't take this one because it did not touch the 100 EMA. Alright, see how we just by doing some backtesting, we've been able to come up with an EMA strategy that so far has been working. Okay, price came back down, touched the 100 EMA. You see here, you can arguably say the price came up here. Alright, if price came up here, what do you see? Is the 21 EMA above the 50? Yes. If the 50 in the middle? Yes. Is the 100 at the low? Yes. You enter for a buy here. Let's see if this one bought. Okay, this one failed. So we see the first loss here. This is the first loss we've noticed just by trading this simple approach. Market came here, nothing much happened here. It touched the 100 EMA but did not break above. It did not break below, I mean to say. So this guy is totally out of it. Price eventually did what? Came back up, then went back down. Alright, went back down. Whenever we see this gap, we avoid it. You see this gap, whenever you see it, you avoid it. It's always a recipe for disaster. It's always a recipe for disaster. Because if you notice, that first place we saw a loss by just trading this thing. You see, that was the gap. That was a gap there. And remember, we tried to buy here. You see, it came and closed up that gap, causing that market to stop us out. So be wary about that. So that means any place we see a gap, we'll leave it alone. So if there's a gap here, we'll leave it alone. We'll go further into this. Price came up here, but the EMA is not yet aligned. You leave it alone. There is a gap here, we leave it alone. Price came back up here. Okay, remember, we are only trading when there is a touch on the 100 EMA and price goes back up to close it up. Okay, no, EMA here is a bit scattered. There is another gap here. Okay, there's a small gap here, so we don't take this one also. so nothing much here. As you can see, just by doing this back testing, you can also notice that there are times where the setup doesn't really come as often as expected, because right now you can see we've been going through this for a while now, and we've not been able to get that setup like the way we want it. But you just keep on looking out for it. Okay, I think we might see one here. Let me zoom in a bit on that. So what do you see here? See, price came here, touched the 100 EMA. That's the blue line. Market initially came back up here, but here is a little bit scattered, so you don't do anything here. Remember, the 21 EMA will be at the top, the 50 at the middle, the 100 at the bottom. So this is where we will say we have an actual recognition of what we want, because here you see market touched the 100 EMA, then traded back above. In it trading back above, where is the 200 EMA? Where is the 21 EMA? Is at the top. Where is the 50 EMA? Is at the middle. Where is the 100 EMA? Is at the low. So from here, you enter a buy. Let's see if that's played out fine. If you enter a buy here, it didn't play out so fine. Let's see how that played out. That didn't play out so fine. But market, you can see, came back down, stopped out. So here is also a loss. Okay. Here it's not so totally aligned here. Came back up, not totally aligned because the 50 is above here. Oh, that's just it. I think that's basically it. I need to go and eat. My brain is already saturated at this point, guys. My brain is already saturated at this point in time. Okay, ahead. See another one here. See this guy bounced off, came up, buy. See it, tested the 100, came back up against the 20, buy. Okay, see another one here. See another one here. Do you see that guy in the middle there? That blue line in the middle there. You see it tested the 100 EMA. What do you see? Came back down below the 21 EMA. What do you see? 21, 50, 100. What do? You enter for your sell, back down, you collect your TP. All you just need to do, wait for the 100 EMA to be touched. Once it touches the 100 EMA and goes back above and everything is aligned properly, you are always good to go. You are always good to go. You don't take this one because if you zoom closer, you see the 50 EMA is there, so this one is scattered. The EMA alignment there is scattered, so you don't take that one. Okay, you can arguably say you will take this one, but remember what I told you, if we see gap, you leave it alone. What happened here? This one is not aligned properly, so we'll leave it alone. Okay, so this is up to today, so at least we'll be able to see something that is slightly consistent. So we notice something. All right, what did we notice? Anytime, okay, see, I see this one here. I don't know, we missed out on this one. See this one. See this one. See, price came down, touched the 100 EMA. See when price started coming back above. That's it there. So when price came here, you enter for your buy. Of course, your stop loss will be at that low there. Price does what came and pretty much cooked up that, and voila, the next thing you see is price coming back down to go all the way down there. But yeah, so that's that about that. That's something I noticed this evening, and I think it's quite interesting. Let's look at how that performs on Euro USD. Just this moving average thing, all right? Just just by this moving average thing, the moving average approach. Okay, we'll just run one more round here on Euro USD, then we'll call it a day. We can even, do you know the funny thing? We can even drive this down up to the 1 minute time frame where we would have more entry opportunities and see how that performs. But we might do that other days. But for now, let's just go over it on the Euro USD and see how it actually even performs on Euro USD. All right. So there is no other way to gather up your trading tools rather than just like this. You backtest, find something that is consistent, and see what you can, what you can form around it, and see how you can use that to leverage, whatever you do in the financial market. So that's that about that. Psst, psst, bro, can you help me calling, please? Get me water. Darlington. Darlington. Get me water, please. I'm still going back in time, so I think let's start from here because the more I'm going back in time, the more I think there are more charts loading. So let's just start from here, okay? Let's just start from here. How much is water, please? Okay. All right. So we'll take a look at how Euro USD performs with this moving average thing. I know it's times like this when a lot of people will not be joining live. That's when some of this back testing, trying to find out new approaches tends to work. And when you miss out on it, you've missed out on it. And this approach I'm coming up with here is basically, you can even treat it as a scalping approach. So you're not necessarily aiming for the holy grail. And what I mean by the holy grail is like, aiming for that entry that is going to give you a lot of money, but you're aiming for the entry that is going to be giving you consistent, small wins. I'm not saying it's invisible. As you guys can see, it's not invisible. For the guy, because I did not use the word guys. I don't know how many people that joined or is joining. For anybody that is joining live, this is your luck, because right now I think this moving average of a thing is something that I would want to see how we can perfect it, or even incorporate it in what we do. Let's stop here. Let's stop here. Let's stop here. So let's start from here and start observing and analyzing. Okay. Let's start from this big push here. So at the time price was here, we don't do anything. Remember, this is Euro USD now we are looking at. Okay. Remember the strategy. The strategy is what? You wait for price to touch the 100 EMA. Once price touch the 100 EMA and closes above the 21 EMA, we need all the EMA to be aligned in serial. Is it in serial? In hierarchy, I mean to say. Alright? What do I mean by the hierarchy? If you say buy, the 21 EMA will be at the top, the 50 EMA will be at the middle, the 100 EMA will be at the bottom. If you say sell, the 21 EMA will be at the most bottom, the 50 at the middle, the 100 at the top. Alright? That's just the strategy, nothing else. That's the strategy, nothing else. Alright, so let's see how that behaves. Okay, so here on on the Euro USD. Okay, let's go. Market came here, touched the 100 EMA, went back above. You see, this one is scattered. What do I mean it's scattered? It's scattered because you see the 21 EMA is in the middle, 50 is at the top, so we are not taking this guy. And once it's invalid, it's invalid. So it's not like if it did not occur here, you are now waiting for you to take it here. No. If it doesn't occur on the first push, you leave it alone, wait for another 100 EMA touch. Okay, so we go. See, price later came back down. Okay, we see 100 EMA touch here. All right, we have one here. Okay, I think we have one here. See, we have an 100 EMA touch here. What do you see? Price later sold down. You see here, price closed below the 21 EMA. Is the 21 EMA at the bottom? Yes. Is the 50 at the middle? Yes. Is the 100 at the top? Yes. So this is an example of something we will take. All right, so we'll take this trade here on a sell. Okay, of course our stop loss will be at that last swing there, and we'll be aiming to take our TP on the next swing that we see on the low, which will be around here. Okay, what do you see? Market did what? Did it sell off? Yes, it did. Did it reach the T? Did it swipe? Did it reach the TP? Yes, it did. It's not a risk to reward of 2 to 1 or anything, but you see how that guy happened. All right, so that's one there. Wait for price again. Price came here, it doesn't give us what we want. This guy doesn't give us what we want, so we keep on waiting until we get exactly what we want. Okay, price here, the EMA here is scattered, so we don't pay attention to this. EMA here is a bit scattered, is it? Let's zoom in and see. Okay, price came up, tested the 100 EMA, started coming back down. You see where it closed below the 21 EMA? See it there? It closed here. It closed here. See the 21 EMA? So the 21 EMA, is here at the bottom? Yes. Is the 50 at the middle? Yes. Is the 100 at the top? Yes. What do? You enter again for a sell. From there, mind you, this back testing or this strategy we tested it on a stock market, right? We only decided to test it here on Euro USD just to be sure. Remember, where are we aiming for your TP? You're aiming for your TP on the next swing low that you see. The next swing low you see is obviously the one here, alright? But you can aim for further. Another thing you can do 1 to 5, or you can even do your 2 to 1, alright? But the only thing is that if you are doing 2 to 1, you should have strategies that you will use. We'll build up strategies that we'll use in securing ourselves if market doesn't reach the 2 to 1 at the end of the day. But the good thing I can point out here is you can see it's working. This is the second one we are seeing on Euro USD. Is a win. We'll go again, alright? We go again. We go again. Remember, 100 EMA touch. We wait for the crossover. Once the crossover occurs, make sure everything is aligned. Here, market nearly touched the 100 EMA. Do we take it? No. The point is what it needs to touch the 100 EMA. Whether it came close or not, it must touch it. If it doesn't touch it, it's not part of the strategy. Alright? Okay. We'll continue moving. So here, it touched it. Okay. There is a close above it here. Okay. Is the 21 EMA at the top? Yes. Is the 50 at the middle? Yes. Is the 100 at the low? Yes. What do? You go for your buy. Simple. Of course, your stop loss will be the low there. Where do you aim for your TP? The nearest swing high you see. You can go for this swing here, or you can go for this outer swing. So I want to go for this outer swing there. Alright, let's see if that worked out. You see, that immediately even swiped your TP as quick as possible, and market even traded up further up. Alright, very simple, no headache, very simple. But like I said, it won't give you room to, it's not a strategy that you can bank on to get a lot of profit in, but it's a good scalping strategy. As you can see how it's performing so far. Okay, we go again. What are we looking for? We are looking for whenever price touches the 100 EMA, so that's what we are looking out for. Okay, it touched the 100 EMA here, but you can see nothing really happened. We came here. Okay, yeah, it touched the 100 EMA here, traded below. You see, came here and closed above, but you see this one is scattered because is the 50 EMA is at the top, so we don't take it. All right, we don't take it. All right, what does price does? Price comes back again, test. Finally, price, look at this middle guy here. Just pay close attention. What do you see here? Price did what? Touched the 100 EMA, closed above. The 20 is still in the middle. We don't take this one because the 50 is still at the top. We don't take it. All right, that's not our strategy. We keep on going again. It touched down here. It did not close above here, so we'll leave it alone. Price goes below. Price came here, closed above, but you see the 50 EMA is what is at the top. We'll leave it alone. It's very simple until you see that sequence that we pointed out. That's the only time we engage. We keep on waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. We are still waiting. Okay, we have a crossover here, but still 50 is the one at the top. That's not aligned with what we are expecting, so we'll leave it alone. We wait again. We are waiting. You see, this one came close to the 100 EMA. Do we take it? No, it must touch the 100 EMA. That is the strategy, so we leave it alone. We are waiting. We are waiting, and we'll continue to wait until we find that guy we are looking for. Okay, all right. what do you see here? Market touched the 100 EMA here. You see, immediately after touching it, what do you see? It came back down with this big red candle. Where is the 21 EMA? It's at the bottom. Where is the 50 EMA? It's at the middle. Where is the 100 EMA? It's at the top. This is the entry for us here. Okay, here we enter for a sell. All right, our stop loss is where? Of course, that swing, that last swing that caused that market to go down. Okay, what do we aim? You see, in this one now, you see there is no swing low we can point out immediately. So what do we do? I don't know. This is the first time us price giving us this kind of condition. So what we can do is we can do a risk to reward of 1-to-1. All right, let's see if market gave a 1-to-1. Already you can even see it gave a 1-to-1. A 1-to-1 will be around here. A 1-to-1 is around there. You can aim for a 2-to-1. I'll recommend a 2-to-1. So if we go for a 2-to-1, it will be around here. It will be around here. Did it reach the TP? Of course it did. You take your profit. We go again. You see, it's very simple. I'm even excited just finding this out, and I hope nobody's joining me live. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Any more they are to find. No, they see I'm follow. Okay, mama, they are to find. No, they see I'm follow. Up now. Whatever for a film, I find an
You didn't open this place and check how this